行くぞ。
Hey guys, welcome to the 45th episode of the Soda Pop Podcast. As always, I'm your host of Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have...
Hey, it's Josh.
That's right. Sadly, no Malunis, because we accidentally recorded this very frantically. We're just trying to, do a
Get an
show.
episode out there.
Yeah, that's right. But mostly because there's a lot of news and we don't want to have to do another catch-up episode. So, we've got tons of stuff coming out of Super Minipla that Josh is going to tell us about, and then some Soto stuff that came in the blog, and then some more shodo-x stuff that Josh once again will take point on. So yeah, we have a pretty packed little news segment, and for our show topic, I don't know. I kind of want to talk to some 3 3/4 inch, 4-inch Batman, and Superman and stuff. So maybe we can do that. A little bit of that. It's within the size class, so I'll allow it.
Exactly. This is my show. It technically counts. Not
pretty
really.
much. Yeah. Hey, I like it. So these toys are like the Soto of the U.S. I'll put it.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. Hey, Josh.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, we got some robots. What are them about?
Oh yeah, we do got some robots.
Yeah.
So
I need some playground clout. Tell me what I gotta get.
So the Super Minipla line for Super Sentai has announced their next choices, I guess. They teased these a long time ago.
Right.
I want to say it was almost a year ago, honestly, at this point. That they teased these. And but now we're finally getting them released.
Yeah.
So from Go-Go 5.
The money's been taken out of people's wallets.
Yes, exactly. That's how it works.
Yeah, the process is gone.
So we are getting from QQ Sentai Go-Go 5, which last year celebrated its 20th anniversary, which I think is why they teased it last year, but now they're releasing it late, I guess.
Right.
They are doing the Victory Robo, which you probably know better as the Lightspeed Megazord from Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue.
Sure.
And they are doing the Grand Liner, which is better known as the Super Train Megazord from Lightspeed Rescue. So, the Victory Robo is going to be a retail release. It is going to be about, I want to say it was 5,000-ish yen, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be out in July of this year.
Mm-hmm.
And, it looks fantastic. They included, every possible thing that you would want it to include.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, with they have the ladder rails to have the Zords combined and everything. Oh, it looks amazing.
And I had watched a little bit of Go-Go 5, and the visuals of the hands splayed out like that and extended. Those are, to me, the thing that stuck with me the most almost.
Yeah.
So it's really cool that it's so slavishly depicted here.
Oh, absolutely. They just made it perfect, honestly.
Yeah.
And this is the I'm right in saying this. It's the most recent Sentai that they've done in the Super Minipla in terms of time frame. So they're kind of starting to get into the not really complex mecha, but more involved. So it's cool to kind of see just how it works for them.
Right.
And if that wasn't cool enough, I think a lot of people's more favorite is the Grand Liner or the Super Train. That thing is insane.
Is that as massive as the pictures make it out to be?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god.
Because it's to the scale where you can put the Zords from the other one inside of them.
That's wonderful. I love that.
Now, the price is not wonderful.
So I've heard.
So the Grand Liner is the premium Bandai because of course it is.
Of course.
The cheapest it's going for is 13,000 yen.
Uh-huh.
So that's before any kind of middleman or anything like that. So you're gonna pay a lot more. I know Toy Collectibles has it for 175 right now.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, that's quite a bit. But I mean, it looks perfect. I mean,
it does. And like, I don't know, I feel like the size is like one of the biggest drawing points.
Absolutely.
It is effectively a playset.
I want to say that
it's like a carrier hanger bay, like a hanger bay, and also a Zord. Like, oh well, I guess the term is carrier Zord.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Yeah,
I want to say like it's almost the size of like just the normal Lightspeed Deluxe Megazord, not the Super Train, but like. Right. It's crazy. So
yeah. The thing that does worry me though is that it does include a stand that's like, I wouldn't say it's dinky, but it's sort of like it's there because it needs to be. Like, I don't know if this thing's gonna be able to hold up its own weight.
I have no idea how they're gonna make that work.
Yeah.
But honestly, that could be part of the reason why it took so long for them to finally get like release details out.
Probably, yeah.
Because last year when they teased the Lightspeed Megazord, they had like full prototype drawings or whatever or sketches of that, but the Super Train was only like on a piece of paper like behind it. You could only barely tell that that's what it was.
Oh wow.
So
nice. They got all the way here, and
they got all the way here. Just about. I want to say it was a little under a year, but yeah.
Okay, yeah. But hey, there was something in the first blog where they were saying like they did put out a questionnaire, and Go-Go 5 was like the 4th most requested. Sort of Sentai to cover in Super Minipla, so I guess they're not going by specific Zord. It has to be by show. So if we are doing by show, we stay there, for a while. In 5th place was Gosei Sentai Die Ranger, which I'm very excited by.
Nice.
We didn't get any mention of Shodo Super here, so I do wonder.
Yeah, I don't know how well I want to know how well the Sun Vulcan one sold. I know it's not out yet, but
yeah, when is that out? I forget.
It's gotta be.
I should probably know because my money's gonna,
It's gotta be somewhat soon.
Yeah, but
it comes out in February 2020.
Oh, this month.
Yeah, that's this month.
Wow, it's a good thing I checked in on that. Okay. But yeah,
so you ready for it to come out in a week?
A week?
I mean, the month's like almost the month is almost over. So
I guess you're right. Shoot. Okay. Well, I got it through. Thankfully,
it's got to be either this week or next week.
Yeah. Thankfully, I got this one through Toy Collectibles, so it'll I didn't have to go through any sort of hassles.
Right.
And isn't this the same case here for the Grand Liner?
Where like you can just get it for Toy Collectibles or
yeah.
Yes, yeah, they have them both.
Okay, cool.
You can get Victory Robo, which is the retail one. So if you're able to find them anywhere else, I would recommend that as well. Right. Victory Robo is $72 for a full payment on Toy Collectibles. And Grand Liner is $175 for a whole payment on Toy Collectibles.
Wow. That's a lot of money for something you have to build, but on top of on the other hand, it's like that too. But on the other hand, it's like this is a very intricate model.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, just the designing that they had to go in to make this possible.
Yeah, and like the thing I look to in terms of like construction difficulty, I look at the joints. Even for the regular Zord, they said that they were able to like hide a bunch underneath the blue Zord's front.
Yeah.
To get that articulation in there and possibly like sort of simulate a waist joint.
Right,
and
which I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, and I'm seeing a lot of armature in the legs here on the Super Train as well. So yeah, this is very intricately designed, and just the molding is exquisite. I just love all the flat angles, like the very geometric looking.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, they just they really made it perfect.
I know. But hey, what is this gray prototype thing here at the end?
Well, it's funny you ask. So,
Yeah.
at the end of the blog post, so, if you know anything about the Go-Go 5 or Lightspeed Zords, you had the main Megazord, Super Train, and then in Japan, they had a like extra Zord that just so happened to be a perfect way for us to give a Zord to Titanium Ranger in Lightspeed.
Nice. Okay, cool.
In Go-Go 5, it was not attached to any Ranger. It was like remotely controlled.
Mm-hmm.
It just so happened to work out really well that there was an extra Zord that we could give someone.
That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah. So the symbol that's on, it's called the Liner Boy. Is the name of the mecha.
Excuse me?
The Liner Boy.
The Liner Boy. Fantastic.
And the M that's on the side of it is what is on the Titanium Ranger's helmet and everything like that. So they took it all.
Oh, cool.
They went all out with it.
Oh my
so over
god.
Here,
that's
over
fantastic.
here
I didn't
it's
even know.
known. Oh yeah. They went all out on it to make it like, but to make it pretend like it was all supposed to be the way that it was.
Right.
Over here it's known as the Max Solar Zord, used by Titanium Ranger. So they showed off a gray prototype of it, which clearly means that they're going to be making that.
Yeah.
So, which is awesome because it combines with the Victory Robo to make the Max Victory Robo or the Solar Lightspeed Zord, something close to that.
So what should we expect here? Do you think we're getting like premium, or is this a retail item?
It's tricky because the fact that they're doing that wants me to believe that there's only one of the Megazord left for them to do. That I feel like if we're gonna get 3/4, they're probably gonna just give us the last one too.
Of course, yeah.
Which would be the what's it called? Oh, the Grand Liner. So, or not the Grand Liner. That's the Victory Mars. That's it. So,
okay,
the Victory Mars, or also known as the Omega Megazord from Lightspeed, would be the only thing left for them to do. Technically, they could do the repaint of the main Megazord and the Liner Boy to be the black and gold version.
Right.
But that actually had more of a significance in Lightspeed than it did in Go-Go 5.
Oh, okay.
In Lightspeed, they used it for like 3 episodes or so. Go-Go 5 only ever had it in the finale.
Okay.
So I would not necessarily expect that, although that would be a good premium thing to like do a black and gold repaint. You just have to repaint it. You don't have to do anything else to it.
Right.
So it could happen.
I don't know if they've sort of done the sort of black and gold releases on Super Minipla, but I guess if it was used in show,
right, that's why I would see it happening, because it was on screen.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, all the other ones it doesn't make much sense because they were always just toy things, but this is like one of the only times where it actually happened. So
right. And this is another one of those releases where I point to Minipla and say, yeah, these guys, the Minipla is to Shoto as Yudo is to Shoto Chronicle, or Shoto,
yeah, absolutely.
No, like sorry, but like this is basically the flagship candy toy item, and
right,
to sort of quell people getting a little heated that Yudo's not getting enough representation, I feel like this is why. It's because Yudo is the subline and not the main line. Because this would not happen, normally. Like, they this much dedication would not happen.
For sure.
Like the mainstay.
Right, like, yeah, I totally get what you're saying with, like, going back to the previous season and everything. Like, this is the Sentai one that would do it.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm interested in what they'll do, because I am surprised that we're going to be getting the Liner Boy. I could see it being retail just because it's not that big of a... I mean, it has its own little Megazord mode, but it's not that complex of one. The more complex part would be the pieces to combine with the main one.
Right.
I don't know. I could see it being retail. I think we'll just have to see. And then maybe they'll do the Victory Mars as the premium or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I do think they do love doing their sort of 1-2 punch retail premium.
Yes,
so that might
absolutely.
be the case.
And it also could be possible I was just thinking another reason why we could get that black and gold repaint is because I know that is one of the most sought after black and gold repaint deluxe releases on the aftermarket. That thing is really hard to find, especially in good condition. I know it can go for quite a lot. So I know
Don't
that
worry, this in the aftermarket definitely will too.
Oh, well, absolutely, right.
Yeah.
But like giving people like a second chance to be able to own a representation of that in their collection, I definitely think would sell well.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It's cool that we're getting this, and we'll see. If they go into more ambitious Sentais that have more stuff to do.
Yeah, very exciting time for.
Like if they ever do a Gal Ranger, I'd be terrified.
Oh my god.
Because I love the Gal Ranger mecha so much, and there's so many.
I mean, I think your wallet would be more terrified than you are.
That's fair. Yeah. I'd be excited.
Yeah. But hey, was that it for this little bit of news? Well, big bit of news?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, cool. Let's head into the 01 update.
Oh yeah. What Corey, what awesome 01 figure got revealed this week?
Well, it was revealed that G-Man's taking a break this week. It's heading over to D-Man for combo change.
Ah.
Yep. My favorite 01 figure. Yeah. So,
also known as we're still working on the Geo ones. We're not ready yet.
Yeah. It really sucks for the 01 people, but I can't help but find it so funny that they are just dodging 01 in his own line so hard.
I know.
I mean, they have taken breaks before. This isn't unheard of, but like
no, right.
Just in the climate that it currently is in now.
It's hilarious because like we got Thouser like about a month ago or a little over a month ago, and then Metal Cluster just kind of got revealed because of course it was going to.
Right.
But everything else has been Geo.
The movie's out soon, right? So like, what?
Like DVD wise,
or the summer movie, the team up?
Oh, well, I mean the movie's. Oh, like are you talking about like the media release or the actual like release of the movie?
I don't know. What am I talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And G.O. Is that happening soon? Like you were saying that.
Well, the movie happened in December.
Oh my god, did it really?
Yes, it did. That's why I keep wondering where those figures are.
Yeah, that's... Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with that.
The movie came out in theaters like a week before Christmas.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be on DVD like next month.
Shows how much I'm paying attention. Hey, let's talk about O's. I'm paying attention to that.
I don't know, Corey, did you notice that maybe the intro had clips from the movie and then it didn't?
Thank you, Josh. Thank you so much.
The movie came out.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you. I understand the depths of my stupidity. You asshole. Hey, they start off the Chronicle blog post with, hey, and I guess this is old news now, but the Den-O Chronicle set, the premium one. The pre-orders closed, technically today at the time of this recording, but also yesterday because that's when it happened in Japan.
You know how time works.
Difference. Yeah, time happens. So yeah, I would say make sure to get yours, but it's too late now, suckers. Yeah. So next up, they wanted to show off ShAuTa, and if you took a look at our Twitter, Malunis started off the blog post with saying, "Hey, it's Wet Boy," and I was very excited because my images wouldn't load, and I'm like, "Wait, hold on!" And then
there's
I saw
no way they did it.
And then I saw his next tweet, and he said, "No, not that Wet Boy." And I'm like, "My dude, how are you gonna do me like that?"
And that's why Malunis isn't on this week.
We canceled him. That is official canon now. Hey, so yeah, going through this blog post, the first thing they wanted to note: head made completely out of ABS.
Oh, good, he has a head.
Yes, he does have one of them's. In order to improve the reproducibility of sharper points, we often use PVC, soft parts, to form the head, but we used ShAuTa combo knot. They didn't use it in ShAuTas. For whatever reason. Like, they didn't... Let's see.
ShAuTa combo knot.
As such, the killer whale head has a mask with a shape like a fin. On the front, top, and side of this shape is reproduced with PVC. The number of parts increases due to the mold. Oh, okay. So it would have been too hard for them to do it in PVC. And on top of that, like, they already let us know that if they did it in PVC, it would need to be in clear clear plastic because they had to use it for, like, just because Taja Dole needed the clear plastic. All the PVC in this set has to be clear.
Right.
So that's why
they were not willing to budge on that.
Yeah, they were not willing to budge. And I appreciate it. So, yeah. And also this results in less dividing lines on the head. So that's fine. I do wonder... There are some raised portions on what I thought was paint. But I can't tell. I think it's sticker. Like the little whites on it. I don't know. Unless it's like... Oh, no. That's definitely sticker. Looking at it head on, that's definitely sticker. So yeah, I mean,
but it's
a sad result,
though.
But
it's convincing enough to not look at it necessarily at first.
Yeah, I know, but I assume, like, with multiple parts and multiple paint apps that would have had to be applied on that, because you can't sticker PVC.
Right.
I guess this was a much better option. Like, this looks perfect, in my opinion. So.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Hey, yeah. Also, eel whips. Those are in PVC. So, like I said, these are molded in clear, and I was sort of wondering, was the claim that I made that all of it throughout the whole set had to be PVC? Was that claim correct? And I guess it was, because we have some clear PVC here.
I wasn't sure.
I made that claim last week.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, was that really the case? I wasn't sure.
Yeah, but I'm glad this is affirmed here. Because I thought it was. I thought that's what Google Translate was telling me. So I'm glad that, you know, it makes sense. And on top of that, you can still bend the elbow, which is nice. That's definitely, like, the biggest thing I was worried about. And then also long ones, so you can smack people. Every single picture they put of those, you can't put those in a dynamic pose. Like, this just looks so...
Dynamic pose.
Pose dynamic.
Pose dynamic.
Yeah, so, I don't know. Like, they're here because they have to be. And they're rendered pretty well. It's just, you know, it's what it looks like, and it doesn't look great. But it's not their fault. It's exactly how it should be.
No, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Taco leg is almost painted and new split. That is
That was a
a
sentence.
Yeah, that's what they said. So yeah, in most like they were saying, most of the legs are painted in this really nice baby blue.
Absolutely.
And really the only thing that they had to fill in with sticker was the back of the leg.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad we saved some of the paint budget from what could have been a PVC head. But it looks like it all went to the legs. None of this looks like it was molded in blue. It's all painted, except for the back of the thigh.
Yeah, and that kind of looks a little off with like the black circles.
Yeah, that's
the rest
my
of
only
it doesn't
contrivance
have that.
with it.
Yeah. I mean, at least it's on the back, so it's not like you're gonna be seeing it all the time. But
right. I mean, it's good enough, honestly.
No, I mean, yeah, for what it is.
Yeah. So it's really hard to make out what this is trying to say. The shin parts were split before and after in the conventional ShAuTa series. Taco leg has been changed. Oh, okay. So like, you know how it's usually the back of the shin and the front of the shin?
Oh, yeah.
This clamps left to right.
Oh, I see. I see what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay.
Right. Yeah. So these legs are constructed different in order to match the curvature of like the actual suit.
That makes sense.
I think they did a great job.
Yeah. That actually does look really good. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks wonderful. Then they showed it off with the premium legs.
Yeah, those
which
are
is
cool.
Quite a weird sentence for me to say, premium legs.
It's what
we
they
sort
are.
of get a peek. That's true. We sort of get a peek in the first image of the mounting point, and it looks like you full on take both the legs off but leave the ball jointed thighs there, and then peg on this armature that sort of connects all 8 legs to it. It looks strange. Absolutely. But
it's definitely a thing.
Yeah. I mean, it worked well. I wasn't digging too far into it until like recently.
Yeah.
But it's neat. It's a neat way to accomplish this effect. So yeah, make sure to get O's Combo Change 2 and the special set. And then also a little teaser for Putotira.
The real final form.
Yeah, of course. And like obviously, because what else would they talk about? I don't know why they had to tease it. We already knew we were doing this.
There's no way. Putotira? What?
Yeah, I know. Came out of nowhere. There's also
I really didn't expect that.
Yeah, there's also this stuff talking about the little tiny super deformed statues. Malunis talked about it. If you want more information on that, he covered it on the Twitter page. It is their second set. They do look nice, and once upon a time I did want them, but like I do not know where I'd put these.
Same. I don't know what I would do with them, especially Combiner Souther.
So yeah, that's happening in the candy toy space.
Yes.
And then that's it. I really hope we get any amount of 0-1 stuff next week. But then again,
I don't know why you're expecting 0-1 figures in a 0-1 set, Corey. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. But then again,
I'm looking forward to Geo Ride 13.
In the show, though, if they are doing another 0-1 thing, it would have made sense if they pushed it back because nothing new was revealed this week.
Yeah.
And honestly, next week either, right? Because we're only getting the sword, and we already
got that, yeah. I mean, we're getting new forms next month, but it's too early.
Yeah, so I don't know what the...
It's gotta be movie stuff.
This would be the perfect time, like...
The perfect time.
Yeah, of course. But, honestly, me being a ShAuTa fan and not just a 0-1 fan, I would be fine with tons more Geo stuff.
Right.
But the fact that you still have an audience of just 01 fans, you're gonna need to, put some 01 stuff in there. So I'm really hoping it's a bunch of 01 stuff that goes into the rest of the set. Maybe 1 or 2 Geo things, but yeah, I don't know. I'm excited either way.
Oh, hey, me too, for sure.
Yeah. Hey, Josh.
Hey, what's up?
Amazon!
Yeah!
Wow! Let's talk about the Amazons.
So, they teased this, I want to say it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Something like that. With, in classic, Candy Toy Blog fashion, it was a very blurry picture where it was still very obvious to tell what it was.
Yeah.
So the next.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, because some people commented and thought this was like the manga version of Black RX or something.
Oh yeah, okay, I could see that.
But yeah.
But shodo-x 9 is going to be the 2 main riders from Kamen Rider Amazons, which look so good.
They honestly, this is some of the best that they've done. Like the absolute shine is what's getting me here.
I'm looking at the picture where they recreated like the poster for the show.
Oh yeah,
and just when I saw that picture go up on Twitter on Saturday night, I was like, "Where's the link? I need to pre-order these immediately."
I do not understand how they were able to pull this off so effectively.
I know. I mean, like, there's areas that, don't have paint, like the belt and everything, but overall, it looks fantastic.
I know. And you know what? Like, this... Oh, go ahead and tell us what else is in here before we start talking.
Oh, okay.
Diving too deep.
The first main figures, I'll just go through them in order here. You have Amazon Omega, the main rider of the series. But yeah, he is just normal Omega. It's not the season 2 power up or anything like that. Neo Omega or whatever it's called. But Alpha does have a secondary head, which is his blinded eye version from season 2. Which is, instead of him having the green eyes, he has the white eyes.
Right.
So that is from season 2 when he's blind. So that's pretty cool. It's nice that they give you the head swap option on that. That is the only thing to reference season 2.
Is it a head swap option? Because it is noting that this is the third in the
you're right. Okay, yeah, no, you're right, because they have second season version. Yeah, it is different then. Okay, that's cool.
Like, what?
That's cool.
I mean, I'm sure it's probably because, hey, we get to reuse the mold. But,
right. I'm honestly shocked that because Die Shocker, because of how close the suit is in the show to I mean, it's not directly the same, but the Amazon Alpha suit is kind of the base suit for Amazon Sigma. So I'm kind of surprised that Sigma is not in here.
I mean, we have an entire second season to dip into as well, with an entirely new base mold that they could reuse multiple times.
True, that's true.
I think they're playing it a little close to the chest.
They definitely are. I mean, they're giving you the main 2 riders, which is perfectly fine, and they're giving you the season 2 option for Alpha, which is cool. I would love to see. Hopefully, if this does well or something, I'd love to see the other Amazon riders, because there's 3 more that we can get, and then the season 2 power up for Omega. So, that would be cool. But that as Corey,
we still have. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, you say what you're gonna say.
Oh, we still have the bike to get. I mean, not to spoil what's coming up next, but we're not getting the bike here.
No, we're not.
Something that is a mainstay for shodo-x.
Yes. As Corey did mention, there is a bike in here, but the bike is not for the Amazons, it's for Amazon. So
yes, singular.
The fourth figure in the set, because it is a set of 6, by the way. I did not mention that before. It's a set of 6, so you have Omega as 1, and then the 2 alphas are 2 and 3. And then 4 is just the normal original Kamen Rider Amazon.
Armor Zone! Which is what it's
Zone.
being translated to.
That's the name of the theme song for Amazons.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, is that really?
It is.
Oh. Then why is it atop the... Oh, never mind. They weren't trying to name him. His actual name is down below. Okay.
But yes, Amazon is here, and it looks just amazing.
Yeah, I know. And, like, we get a side-by-side with... well, not a side-by-side. It's directly but it's
right.
the ShAuTa versus one. That
Which
one
also looks good.
It looks serviceable. For
I mean, like, if you show me that one, and you didn't show me the one we're getting, I would say that was fine.
Yeah.
But then they're like, but look how much better we could make it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, okay, that old one is kind of crap. So...
Yeah.
But I mean,
I think it's just that green. But also, what is up with the red chest instead of the yellow? Is there any significance?
I think that was just due to the like quality of the footage. He kind of like just sometimes looks a little different color wise.
Oh,
it's really not anything like. It's not a form or anything like that. Amazon doesn't have forms like that. It's just like I want to say the older ShAuTa figure is probably maybe a tad more show accurate in terms of the chest coloring.
Mm-hmm.
But the new one I want to say is a lot more accurate to like his later appearances, like in like Superhero Tyson or like any of the more recent stuff. Whenever they had to like when they recreated the suit.
Mm-hmm. What I do remember is that I know that Ichigo has multiple different versions of his suit just because like either damage happened to it or something was replaced or something.
Yeah, the story of his forms are hilarious.
Yeah. So I was just wondering if that different colored chest held any significance, but I think what you were saying makes sense.
Yeah, not really much that I know of. I don't think it's necessarily an intentional thing. With the show riders, really only Ichigo, Skyrider, Stronger, and then Black RX are considered to have like alternate forms.
What about Storonga?
Yeah, that's Stronger.
Oh. Whoops. Hey, this looks great. But what else does he got?
He has his bike.
That's right.
The Jungler is what it's called.
Yeah.
And I mean, it does do that. Yeah. Classic giant, huge, like fin things on it and everything.
Yeah.
Or wings or whatever those are supposed to be.
It looks great.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this bike, I was a little disappointed that the Amazons didn't get their bike much in the way that I was a little disappointed Blade didn't get his bike.
Yeah.
For shodo-x release, but at least here, we've basically opened the door to Amazons.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if we worked on another set, it would be what was it, the 3 leftover ones you were talking about, and then the 4th form.
Yeah, it'd be Omega's Neo Omega form,
right?
And then it would be Amazon.
So we have
Sigma, Amazon Neo, and Amazon Neo Alpha.
So that's 4 figures, and
right. And then they could do the bike, and that'd be the 6
2
again.
parts for the bike, 6 again. Like, it's perfect.
I could see it happening.
Yeah, same.
So that'd be cool. It'd be cool as the next set too. So
yeah, definitely. And you know what would be even better is if it released alongside Malunis.
Yeah, yes, that would be really good.
We gotta get one of those.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We need We need Kill Your Black.
Yeah. I forgot that he was there. He's barely in it anyway. The thing I am a little not annoyed by, not perplexed by, just sort of like, oh, that has to be there, doesn't it? Is the sort of like parts on the little winglets that connect it together, they look a little not great.
Yeah.
But I understand. It's just...
I mean, it's not horrible.
It's not the worst. It would have been nice if it went all the way through and you didn't just have this strut-looking thing. Like, you can make it all in clear plastic, but... Well, I guess this saves on plastic consumption, but...
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. This set looks nice. Obviously, I'm getting it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get it. I love...
Yeah.
I love the Amazon's designs, and...
Yeah.
There's really... The only figure options you really have are the figure arts, which... that's not happening. And then they did a vinyl figure set of these two.
Yeah. Oh,
but
you know what?
But it was premium Bandai, so good luck.
They could do another shodo-x set with the mole dude.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah, they could.
Yeah, that dude.
That'd be cool.
There are a lot of possibilities here.
There are, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I just don't know how much Shoto wants to commit to just doing a bunch of Amazon's things, but...
Well, yeah, I know. It's just that I think people have been wondering where Shoto-O has been. And I feel like Shoto-O has to have some sort of connective tissue to, like, the wider range of shodo-x. And
it could work that, because isn't Shoto for villains?
Yeah, exactly. So it could be... Because I think they have to wait for, like, possibly 4 shodo-x sets just to be like, okay, we have enough established material. Right. Let's do support material for everything we've done so far.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And then also catch up on Ryuki, because we still have tons of those to punch out of the mold.
We need scissors first, though.
That's right. Of course. Yeah. Always need scissors.
Japanese fans would buy the crap out of that.
That's right. Hey, I would. I mean, I'm buying the whole thing anyway, so...
Yeah, I think
the only shodo-x thing I haven't gotten is shodo-x 2, and that came with, like... No, wait, shodo-x 3. And I believe that came with another version of Ichigo, Nigo, and like the evil riders.
Oh, the Shocker riders.
Yeah. So, I guess that's the only one I didn't nab up, and I probably have to do that eventually. So yeah, very, very exciting week for Shoto, and Yudo.
Yeah, and
well, not Yudo.
Super Minipla.
Excuse me. A lot of great stuff in the candy toy space for Toku. How about that?
So many good 0-1 things.
Yeah. Hey, Josh.
Hey.
You know what? Let's do this real quick. I know not too many people. There might not be too much overlap here.
But we'll have a brief discussion on it.
What was that?
We'll have a brief discussion on it.
Yeah, let's do this. I love 3 3/4 inch. I love 4 inch, and I'm always looking for different lines that are offering things. And when I heard that Spin Master was taking care of the license, my pie in the sky dream was, hey, 3 3/4 inch, 4 inch DC figures. They'd never do it because the entire, collecting climate is 6 inch now. They'd never make that. And then they did. And then I bought all of the first wave, except for a few things I'm looking for. But like,
and then Chris bought them, and then Brian bought
and Chris bought them,
and then I bought
them. So, effectively, and I said this at the top, but these definitely feel like, if the multiverse figures, the current multiverse figures, are figure arts, then these are definitely like the Soto.
Absolutely,
yeah, the equivalents. And the DC line that they've built, the Heroes United and the Caped Crusader lines, they're so much fun.
They are. I'm playing with them right now.
Yeah, and like, say what you will about all the articulation that the Fortnite line affords and the articulation that Soto affords. Throw that out the window, because even without all that articulation, it is just a fun toy, and I feel like it, just like the Power Rangers Action Hero line, they have just the perfect amount of articulation to be sturdy and playable.
Oh, absolutely.
It's right in the middle, like right in the middle of that Venn diagram. And that's what I absolutely love about these figures. They are an absolute success to me, and the fact that they are 3 3/4 inch gives them the availability to make so many of them. The price, and another thing that I point to make the Soto equivalency, is $7.99 American, and typically Soto figures, each box is for 400 yen. Double that up because you need 2 of them. That's $8. Like,
yeah.
It fits right in my price range, right in my scale. They are a little shorter than Soto figures, but
yeah,
it's 4-inch. I love it. So Josh, what grabbed you about these, and what ultimately made you bite the bullet?
It's a combination of a couple of like things, honestly. First of all, it's how much you were. It's how much you were praising them. You kept talking about him, and I was like, yeah,
does it live up to the hype?
I'd say so.
All right.
I've been playing with him the whole podcast, and I love him. So, yeah, I've been posting some Twitter pictures about him. I don't know if you saw any of them because we were recording, but, but yeah, I mean, first of all, like I said, that was one of the reasons. Second, as you mentioned, these are the first figures, or the first wave or whatever that Spin Master is doing. So I thought it'd be kind of cool just to see like the first, wave of what a new company was doing.
Yeah, definitely.
With the license. So that was neat. Part of it also is back in January when I was like dying with the bronchitis, I spent the weekend like watching a bunch of Chris Lawn's reviews of them, and I was like, "Oh, these are cooler than I thought they were."
I'm very glad you replicated your. I'm glad.
Oh yeah, I want to buy them now. And so, and I liked the whole like, mystery accessory thing. Even though it's not like anything crazy, but it's still cool.
Yeah.
And then basically,
I will say, Chris touched on it in his review. But I feel like, and I think I said something on the podcast about it, on RRR the streams, the other one we do. I said something like, it has such a fun opening experience, like a very engaging opening experience. And like, Will was laughing me about this, but you get it, right?
I didn't know that they had them like in the little boxes.
Yeah.
Until today. When I opened it, because I honestly think I knew, like, I could tell obviously like that's where the accessories were on like that side of the packaging, but I thought they were like maybe like just in a bag or like kind of just floating around in there. Yeah. And then I open it up, I'm like, oh, but it's like a little
it makes it fun. Like,
absolutely.
You are sort of opening up blind boxes. You are literally opening up blind boxes, but like it's like this steady build up of like, oh hey, here's a card that's, a little crappy, but like I like them.
Yeah, they're fun.
And then you escalate, hey, some accessories. These are the ones that you got, corresponding to the mission that you got. This is the mission you're going on. You're going to need these accessories. Here's your figure to play with now. And then you open it up. It's like a really nice left to right opening experience. And
they did a great job of like just marketing that. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Like also another reason
in terms of marketing the quote missions,
Yeah.
I think they could be a little stronger on that. They do have some like 4-minute shorts that I did watch all of so far. They're little stop motion adventures.
Oh, that's cool.
But it is neat that they give you these little play scenarios. I appreciate that they're helping you facilitate playtime and assigning story behind the accessories you're getting.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, the story is kind of like just different colors of the same stuff. But
yeah.
But it's cool. It's still neat.
It's cool. Yeah.
I mean, some of the accessories are kind of weird. Like, I'm sitting here and I'm holding the like flash chest plate thing. I'm like, what does this do?
Honestly, it reminds me of the scene in Dawn of Justice where the Flash sort of just shows up in like a dystopian looking
That's
suit.
fair. That's fair.
That's what I equate it to. It's like last ditch effort, cobbled together a piece of tech that'll help him travel through time.
No, yeah, that makes sense. I can get that.
Yeah, it really emulates that by the raggedness. Even the little accessories have what seems to be a little story behind it.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. I will say the most tragic accessories though are Nightwing's. His eskrima stick hands.
I'm not gonna lie. I know you criticized me for not buying the Nightwing. That's part of my deciding factor.
Josh, I can print you eskrima sticks. It's not even an issue.
I know you can.
You should have done it. You should have bit the bullet. I can't believe you didn't buy Nightwing.
I bought Robin.
Ugh, you fool. Damien's fine, but Dick Grayson is the best.
You're right. I mean, Robin just fell over.
Bless you.
I mean, yeah, I'm probably gonna be buying more.
Yay!
I didn't see any at Target. I probably would have bought them as well, but I want to get Superman and Shazam.
Do look out for, and this is sort of like tips and tricks if you are buying these. And again, there might not be a lot of overlap between fans of this and fans of ShAuTa, so you guys might have tuned out by now. So 1, thank you for sticking by. 2, here's your prize. A little tip that I have for like finding out what accessories you're getting. I guess this is kind of cheating, but I like sort of open up the flap a little bit to see which mission it is based off of the card, because the card tells you what mission you've got, and as long as you line it up with the sort of scenery from the checklist, then you can tell what you're getting.
Right.
The only thing the checklist doesn't tell you is that there are Walmart exclusives, which do not say Walmart on them at all, and Target exclusives, which do say Target on them. So be careful about that. There are also metallic chase variants that of the Flash and
those are chase variants?
I guess. I haven't seen too many of them.
Oh, okay. But I lucked out then.
Yeah, Robin and the Flash are the ones. There is a metallic Nightwing, and it does come in the Mega Gear, which it doesn't really look that metallic, but I can see that they attempted to do that.
An attempt was made.
An attempt was made. I appreciate that each release that they've done of these figures is different. They could have easily made, or they could have easily just stuffed in the same Batman into his Mega Gear. They could have stuffed the same Batman into his motorcycle, but they made completely different figures each time, even if sometimes it was just a paint job switch. You're getting something different with each one, so you are basically rewarded each time you buy a new figure in the set. Their size makes them cheaper, and you don't get those crappy little stand-in figures like you do with Power Rangers. It's
like I said, like line. And I know that you said, like, you know, I say this now. I really do not plan on getting all of them because I just need money for other things, like Lightning especially. And Lightning especially. And like, yeah, I mean, I know like what characters I still want to get, and I know there's characters that I want to see them make that I am not aware of them making figures of yet. That I would definitely buy. Like I really would like a Reverse Flash. It'd be so easy for them to do it. So,
I know, and you know that's in their plan.
Oh, it's got to be. You just got to paint it differently.
Yeah. And I understand that like not many people have found information on this, so
yeah,
I did make a checklist, and I might make that public for people to take.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then one last reason I wanted to say about like what kind of made me finally decide is honestly a little bit of it is just kind of like that post-crisis hype.
Oh yeah.
I was just like in like a mood of like, yeah, DC's awesome. And,
dude, isn't it though?
I've always felt that, you know, but like that's why I love the Arrowverse shows and everything so much. But that's why I always get behind on them too.
Of course.
But like just that post crisis, I was like, you know what? I want a Flash figure and a figure that and a figure this. Like, And I really don't have any figures of these characters in my collection because I pretty much just have Toku stuff. And so I was like, these are good. They're perfectly for what they're perfectly fine of what I would need.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm happy with them. And then today I was at Target and they didn't have some of the Beast Morphers figures I was looking for, and I was like, well, I can't walk out without buying something.
Yeah, of course.
So I also got the Sinestro minifigure.
Excuse. Oh, yeah.
In the
from Lego.
Yeah.
Nice.
In that the DC set that just came out. So
yeah, cool. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I almost bit the bullet and got in on the ground level of those, but then these happened, and I was like, oh hell no, not buying those. These are my new thing.
Are they
really nice?
Are they like on Amazon at all yet, or is it pretty much just in stores?
What do you mean? Oh,
these figures. Yeah.
Sparingly. Like there are some mega what is it? Mega Gears I've seen figures, but they're all from like third party sellers. So
like finding them in stores is kind of your best bet.
Yeah, but I did get the bike Batman and Clayface 3-pack there. I did get the Batmobile plus Batboat there as well.
Nice.
So yeah, I do. If there is anyone interested, I do have a checklist, and it does include things that have been rumored to come out in spring, including like a 2-pack of the Flash and Gorilla Grodd. And again, it is a different Flash because it does have like Speed Force translucent bits. Like,
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, you are getting something different with each purchase of this figure, so I have absolutely no reservations buying these new ones. Yeah, there's tons of stuff on the horizon. Batwoman, Mothman. Are you kidding me? Mothman. We're getting Mothman in a mainline. It's a crazy time. We have 2 King Sharks. 2 versions of King Sharks we can buy. Come on.
Gotta love it.
Yeah. But yeah. Josh, did you have anything else you wanted to say about these figures? These wonderful, wonderful figures?
Not much. I'm satisfied with them. They're good.
I'm so glad that you like these things, because like nothing beats the toys you buy matching exactly what your expectations were of them, and just having so mumuch fun.
I mean, I knew that
absolutely did that for me as well.
Oh, and just while it's on my mind too, I love the packaging of them.
Yeah, you're right.
They're great. When I got them today, I'm like, I don't want to open this. It looks so nice.
They do display well.
They do.
Yeah. And it is sort of easy to finagle it back into place. Really. The only thing that changes is that little like flap on the side of it. Right. Like you could just sort of smooth everything out.
Right.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to more. And I haven't seen any of the 2-packs go out recently, so I'm looking out for them.
Yeah, they're fun. I definitely plan on getting a couple more.
I can't wait to see what you buy.
Yeah, we all can't wait.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
All right, cool. So, Josh, no, actually, guys, thank you so much for watching and listening to this podcast. If you like this episode, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. Let us know in the comments down below what you think we're getting. Are we getting 0-1? Are we getting GO in the rest of this 0-1 set? My money is on at least a half and half split, like a 50-50 split.
That seems safe.
GO and 0-1. Huh?
That seems like a safe bet.
Yeah. But I really hope they do go full 0-1, just because there are people that, expect to buy things from a toy line that has the name of the toys on it.
Right.
But yeah, Josh, let's get out of here. Thanks for watching. Keep it juicy. Not gonna say bye?
Oh, goodbye.
Yeah.
Go blue! Go green! Go yellow! Go pink! 衝動はやる!